it's not to hurt you, it's to murk you. If you go against me in the square circle, let my hands do the talking, I let you do the verbal. Eat this knuckle sandwich that a Chico about to serve you. Better listen up, the other team been talking tough. DJ Tony grabbed the mic cause this dude will not shut up. Ain't no standing name count, but I think I've had enough. In the famous words of Jeff Houston, time to knuckle up. Bones to dome, it's time to knuckle up. Bones to dome, it's time to knuckle up. Take me up, I've been throwing uppercuts. Bones to dome podcast, turn me up. It's time to knuckle up. You know it. With DJ Tony, time to knuckle up. Jeff Houston, it's time to knuckle up. I am Vince Serrano.
It's all about you. It's how you
knuckle up.
It's about how you make yourself different from the rest.
It's time to knuckle up. It's time to knuckle up.
Yo, what's up, everybody? You are live with the one and only Bones to Domes and my main man, Mr. Live Worldwide. Say it 3 times. How you feeling, Jeff?
Hello. There it is.
Oh, no, guys. I need some energy in the chat because we got to get Jeff going today. Normally, it's me who needs Jeff's inspiration, but today we got to get Mr. Live back live.
I'm trying, man. I'm in move mode right now, so everybody in the house is pissing me off as of right now. So it's just one of those situations. The wife's pissing me off. You know, it's all just, I'm just trying to put a smile on my face for today. Today was one of those trying days, but you know something? It's Bones to Domes time, baby. So it's time to throw down. It's time to knuckle up. It's time to get the shit done. We are fresh off the heels of Bkfc 51. Fantastic show. Always having a good time anytime we go to Virginia. And this was the second time that we were in the Commonwealth of Virginia. So it was a really great show, which we're going to touch base on throughout the show and talk about all the awesome fights that went down. But yeah, you know something? I'll tell you, Tony, sometimes I need to see that little live red button up there and that little live red countdown. And Mr. Live Worldwide understands that he's live. It's time to wake up.
There we go. Well, with that being said, before we jump into BKFC 51, let's go ahead and bring on our guest our first guest of the night, who's actually going to be fighting on BKFC 52 in South Carolina. So let's bring on the one and only, the Carolina game dog himself, Trukon Carson. What's up, big dog? Oh, did he freeze already? Oh.
Wow, Trukon, do you have AOL, dude? Welcome. You were just
good. We were just talking to you a second ago. Try to jump out and jump back in.
He's trying to get it. He's trying to get it done, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, difficulties.
You know, there's no budget here, so therefore technical difficulties are the name of the game. Howie, come on now.
There we go.
There we go. Now he's moving.
Cool. Yeah, I'm in Whiteville, Virginia, in the middle of cow country in the mountains, so the signal is terrible here. But I'm on Wi-Fi.
We can hear you. That's all that matters. It's a little low, but we can hear you, so it's all good.
Oh, he's got some bass in his voice. That's all right. We can live with that. I mean, had to make sure that he verified once again that we remember the Carolina game dog. I make one mistake on the nickname, and I have to hear about it every day. Oh my god.
Well, I think technically, I guess I can take fault for that, because I guess technically, Jeff, if anybody, I mean, I or G are the ones who put in the nicknames for the fighters. So I won't let you take that one yourself, man. If anything, it was my fault for editing in the wrong name and, then making you say the wrong name live on TV. So I'll take the blame.
Can't do it. No, can't do it, man. You know something? These guys take it on the chin each and every night. I don't mind taking one on the chin, metaphorically speaking, every now and then. So come on.
There you go.
I'll live. No snowflake crying here. No crying in the breast milk. All
What's
right.
up, brother? Trucking. How's everything out there? And you said you're in Virginia right now, or?
Yeah, I'm in Whiteville, working.
Never even heard of it. It sounds like in the mountains.
It's in the ass end of nowhere, trust me. But it's beautiful out here, though. It's just, I'm out here working until Thursday, and then I'll be back for training.
Rick Caruso says you're only 45 minutes from him. You got to come train.
I mean, I would, man. I'm out here working. I'm about to get in some training before I go to bed after I get off this podcast with you guys.
Dang, that's what's up.
Come on.
Gotta get it in. All right, well, let's go ahead and let's start talking turkey. Mr. Keep On Truckin', Carolina Game Dog with us here at Bones to Domes, getting ready for Bkfc 52. He's going to be toeing the line against Deshaun Middleton. You're going to be taking on a debuter, you yourself, 1-1. Let's go ahead and let's cut right to the quick right at the beginning. What exactly have you learned with your 2 fights in the BKFC squared circle as opposed to any other amateur fights that you may have had prior to this? You know, we're not going to really get into that too much, but what we are going to talk about is how you feel that you've transitioned over to the squared circle as a bare knuckle fighter. I hate that name transition because you always expect like a lipstick and high heels or something like that. No, I'm just kidding, bro. But seriously, how has that transition been to bare knuckle fighting for you?
I mean, it's been, at first it was a rocky transition, like with my debut, because that was literally probably the hardest fight I've ever had. Really, bare knuckles, my mind opened to the sport itself, and I see the importance of real, high-level boxing. I feel like boxing reigns supreme in bare knuckle. It's different than like Marcus of Queensberry boxing, but I just put a lot more focus training boxing, man. I've been getting with former IBF champion Kelvin Seabrooks, and now I'm up at Bone Breakers Gym with Tony Soto and Jeremy Holloway. And the coach there has been putting a lot of time and effort into me, and working with my bro Mark Trader, just focusing on boxing fundamentals, footwork, head movement, proper body and punching mechanics, positioning, all that stuff, and really just trying to bring it together to create a devastating bare knuckle style.
And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing that all come together the way that it is. And your last victory, BKFC 42 in Greenville, you get the win, not too far away from your stomping grounds against LJ Hermrich. That had to have boosted your confidence probably about 1,000% to go ahead and get that win, not too far, stone throw away from where you called home, man. That had to have felt pretty good for you.
Yeah, that was one of the best moments of my life for sure. And I put in a lot of work on developing my game, and I saw it blossom in front of me out there in the squared circle. And I mean, it couldn't have been much better. I feel like I could have maybe been a little more patient, but I mean, sometimes I just like to get wild in there, and just throw down. So, but it was perfect for me. I put it all together. I executed the game plan almost flawlessly and got a minute and 16-second finish. So, I can't complain about that.
Nice. So with all the different, gyms that you've been going to, what have you pieced together that you can say that's helped you out the most? Or I guess you can say, which I know you said you were out there with Tony Soto, who we'll have on tonight as well. Which I guess what I'm trying to say is, which piece of the puzzle, should I say, is do you feel is fitting right now? I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but
No, you don't. No, you don't, Tony. You don't actually.
No.
Come on.
I literally, as I'm trying to say this, I literally, if you can see my phone, I literally had 6 messages come through.
Come on, clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off. Come on now, come on.
Right.
Get into bones to dones mode.
No, I know it's all about bones to domes. Anyways, so what I was trying to say is, no, from all the different gyms that you have been going to, basically, what are you learning? That you basically didn't learn before that you feel is going to help you out the most in this fight now.
Building on the stuff that I already have made some breakthroughs on and just refining my game even more, just proper distance control and like punch mechanics, good footing and everything. Like, it's really more like just fundamental, simple stuff. Like, I wouldn't exactly call it simple because it's really everything in boxing. But just putting together those fundamental things and really trying to master those things, like my punching technique, my read on people's range, like using my feints and fakes properly, like level changes, boxing style level changing, like all that stuff. Just really trying to go out there and show out like one of those guys. Like, like guys I really like are like Brock Henry, HD, like that kind of style, just looking like a real boxer out there.
So more jabbing. Yeah, that first fight you had was definitely one of my favorite fights that you had with Rodnell Riley. Basically, I don't know if you know, but Jeff's been there. I help manage a pizzeria out here. And we basically, anytime anyone comes in and wants to know about Bkfc, it's one of the fights that I put on when I'm trying to get people to freaking, follow the sport. So yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite fights ever, man. And of course, we don't want to see you guys have to. Well, I'm not gonna say that shit. We love those type of wars. But then also, like you're saying, the more technical boxing side of it, more jabs, more more movement than just grabbing on and just clinching and punching for dear life.
But I do want to make it like devastating and brutal, even though I don't want to just like put myself in there to take unnecessary punishment quite as much like that fight. I don't want it to just be like too much of a measured like tentative fight. I want it to be like devastating. I just want to like set these guys up and just kill them.
Well, you don't want to spend all your time feinting. You don't want to spend all your time measuring. Thinking about. See, a lot of people don't understand that there's a major difference between a technical fight and a technical boring fucking fight. And there's plenty of time, and I can't stand it when you have two technical fighters that honestly, they should be able to find a way in. They should be able to find a way, whether you're establishing the jab or fighting on the inside, working the clinch, it doesn't matter. You should be able to find a way in and not stay at bay, thinking about your punches, thinking about when to pull the trigger. This is not the sport for that. That's called boxing. That's called boxing. That's called boxing. You want to go ahead, be more technical, think about your punches and such. You have 2 minutes. You don't have time to think about your damn punches. You got to get out there and make a statement. And everyone, including you, Mr. Keep On Trucking, you know this as well as everyone. Dave loves to throw money around for good fights. He does. He does. For all these people that say that Dave Feldman does not like to pay his fighters, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and I don't know what the hell happened with my phone there, but we're not going to worry about that. What we're going to worry about as of right now is those who are putting it out there and are giving the fight fans their money's worth. I have to believe that you're one of those fighters. I have to believe that you're one of those fighters. You put so much into your cosmetic appearance. You must go through conditioner like a motherfucker with that hair, number one. So, and we're starting to hear you develop we're starting to hear you develop your mic skills on top of that, which is vastly important. So all these factors come together. That's how you make money. That's how you get it done. You got to put your ass out there. This is not the sport to where you're like, you know something? I'm going to make a name for myself, but I'm not going to get punched in the face. You don't belong here. You don't belong here if that's the case. That's the way that I look at it.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. This is a sport for dogs. You can't come into the squared circle and be afraid to get hit. You got to be willing to like lay your life down in that ring. I totally am, man. I want it to be a bloodbath. I just
I'm
want
not laughing at you. I was laughing at Gabby.
I make one little crack about conditioner, and now Gabby's saying, "Oh, you got birdie hair." I think Mr. Live Worldwide is back. It took
There you
Mr.
go.
Carson. It took Mr. Carson to get me back. It took Mr. Carson to get me back today.
I'm glad I could do that for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. But you know what? I think that you definitely have that personality, and I definitely think that you have what it is that BKFC is looking for. You understand the dog in the dog fight, and I've always felt that it's been a dog fight. Every now and then you may have a finesse fight, one or two. I mean, it happens in every single combat sport. In fact, sometimes it's designed to be a finesse fight, even though that we like to err on the side of brutality. I mean, we don't shy away from the brutality. Now, you don't feel that you're going to shy away. Do you feel that you're in your career moving forward that the last thing that you're going to do is shy away from that brutality?
Oh yeah, man, dude. When they put me on that line, like the first thing I'm thinking is like, I'm gonna nail this motherfucker right in his mouth. Like it's ready. Trust me. I like to think of it like it's like an old west duel. It's like whoever draws that gun and puts a shot on target first, that's the one that's going to take it home most likely. As long as you can keep applying that pressure and just stay game in there, like that's the key.
Well, I believe that. Don't you think, Tony? Don't you agree that as of right now, the BKFC is the Wild Wild West? I absolutely believe that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's no one better. It's the biggest, baddest sport in all of the world. I don't see even me trying to watch boxing now, or even the UFC. It's boring to. I won't say boring, but it's just not the same.
Well, you're spoiled. You're spoiled now. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Hear all the punches and hear everything live and see all the fans live, and then just being able to DJ and see the crowd go crazy and different crowd explosions, especially like this past week for the Brian Maxwell and Stevenson fight. The crowd just kept going crazy and crazy every single time either one would get up. It's definitely the most exciting sport. I don't see anything.
Did you hear the crowd each time that Brian got up? I was like, Jesus, man, they were absolutely loving. That's the dog in the dog fight that we were looking for. It didn't end the way that any one of us would want to see that, but it is in the rule set. It is in the rule. It is in the rule set. You got to abide by those rules. The problem with it is that you have so many previous MMA fighters that are just so used to that grounded strike, or to putting themselves in position for that grounded strike, that you sometimes passions take over. Passions take over, and you make a mistake. The mistake was made. I still believe it was the fight of the night, regardless if it was a DQ finish. I still think it was the fight of the night.
Yeah, it's like Rick said. Every time he was getting up, like he was hulking up to get up there.
I know, right?
Get up every time. It was so cool, man. The crowd was so loud in VA. I loved it.
Show of heart from both of those guys. Like that is like the definition of gameness. There's no quitting those guys.
What you got, Tony?
Oh, I got a whole lot. So what I want to know is, we got, we are in the month of one of my favorite
Love
holidays.
October.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
October.
We
Love
got
October.
Halloween coming up. So I got a question for you, big dog. As a kid, or as a teenager, adult, whatever, what was your favorite costume that you ever dressed up as?
Well, to be honest, like I never really got to celebrate Halloween as a kid because my family just didn't believe in that sort of thing. So I never really did Halloween like that. But I always loved Halloween. Don't get me wrong. Like I love the spooky season and just all the creepy, scary shit. But I mean, I never really did Halloween like that when I was a kid. But nowadays, like I do kind of want to for Halloween this year after my fight.
Well, you know how it is growing up with a family and everything like that. That you have to kind of follow the way that the family goes. You become your own man, and then you realize, fuck yeah, I'm dressing up.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm dressing up. It's just all about having fun because the original, unfortunately for I guess some people, the origins of Halloween doesn't exactly have, I guess you could say, doesn't have the most positive mindset, but that was removed hundreds of years ago. I mean, we're not talking about the festival that we follow today. Today, it's all about having fun. It's all about dressing up. It's all about being yourself, wearing yourself on your sleeves, and having a good time. That's what it's about. I mean, Tony tries to dress up, but he just can't. He can't. He can't. He can't, man. He can't. I mean, unless he's a fucking Ninja Turtle, then maybe.
There you go. Nah, man, I always dress up. I got kids, so I love dressing up with them.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice.
Last year I was Hollywood Hogan, so that was pretty cool. I had my WWF belt. I spray painted NWO across it with the bandana. What NWO shirt?
Did you have the
I didn't go that far, but
I
know. Everybody told me I should have, but
that was the whole point of Hollywood, man. The fact that he colored that shit in that wasn't natural. That was great, man. That was great.
Then I gotta know. So for your walkout, are you coming out with anything crazy, or don't tell us exactly what it is? But it is the Halloween season.
I've been thinking about it because my opponent's name, his fight name is the Raging Demon, so I might have a little themed walkout.
Jesus, you got to come on with the cross.
Wow.
I can always be Jesus, or I could be the Doom Slayer from Doom, or the Exorcist or some shit. I don't know.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Jesus, and then come out to Kanye Jesus Walk.
That would be cool. That'd be cool. Very controversial, but then again, controversy creates cash. I love it.
I'm already controversial enough, so I don't think it would hurt me much.
I don't think so either, man. I don't think so either.
So no costumes, cool. All right, so let's ask this. What is your favorite all-time Halloween movie?
That's a good question, man. I would say probably the original Halloween. I would say.
Fuck yeah.
Me too.
I was growing up, man. That was always the one. Me and my little brother, we watched that movie 1,000 times. Halloween 1 and 2. You can't really beat Michael Myers. That's probably one of the best horror movie villains of all time for sure. Just a silent, stoic, unstoppable killing machine.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about it is the original Halloween was an independent movie. It was not a Hollywood movie. No. It was a low budget independent movie at the time. It just happened to catch on. Halloween, and Hollywood loved it, and they backed it and such. Plus, it also, in my opinion, for the end of a horror movie, hearing Michael Myers breathe inside that mask, and hearing the breathing get louder and louder and louder and crescendo into the Halloween theme. What a great way to end it, man. No words, nothing said. You just know the fucker's still alive. Oh, shit.
Period.
Awesome. Good choice.
What's up, Harris? We were just talking about you, Sandman.
Oh, man. Fucking warrior.
Hell yeah. Good shit, man. That was a great fight.
Hope you're feeling good, man. Wishing you a speedy recovery. And we definitely hope to see you back in the squared circle after what we saw. Oh, fuck yeah. We need us some more Clark Kent and Bare Knuckle. 100%.
I know. Damn. Can we just go ahead and automatically get the rematch? Just set the rematch right away.
I think you got to run it back.
Right
honestly,
away.
nothing was solved. You have to run it back.
It's they're the perfect. I swear that was the perfect match right there by Nate Shook. The perfect matchup.
I think so.
Nate Shook's killing it, man. Always bringing.
Minnesota Twins ended their playoff losing streak. Congratulations, Minnesota Twins. I'm a Yankees fan. I don't give a damn. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Mr. McFinnigan, you are in the wrong fucking ballpark when it comes to DJ Tony. He's all about.
Kidding.
Are you kidding, man? You're all about the sellout franchises. You're a Yankees fan. You're a Yankees fan. You're a Cowboys fan. You might as well be a corporate man.
I am. Shane
Go to the
O'Mac.
Go to the games in a suit.
So they call me Shane O'Mac, big dog.
Oh shit! Here comes the money. Here we go. All
What's
right.
the arena? The arena is I forgot. You would know that, Trucking. What's the arena called?
Yeah.
Oh, it's man, I would have to pull up the card because
I got the flyer right here. Just
Well, we know it's in Colombia. We know it's in Colombia.
It is at the Colonial Life Arena.
Colonial Life Arena. Very good. Very good.
Go.
Do you know that arena personally, Trucking?
I don't think I've ever been to that one. Like the last one at the Bon Secours Wellness Arena that I fought at, and
Mm-hmm.
I had actually been to that one before for like UFC and maybe like one other regional show or something like that. But I've never been to the Colonial Life Arena, I don't think.
All right. First time for everyone. First time for everyone on this one. All popping our cherries at the Colonial Life Arena. I like it. I can do that.
He said, did you get his tickets for him, big dog?
Oh man, I'll get you some tickets. No problem at all.
Oh, I don't hate you, bro. What are you talking about, Brad? What the fuck
Brad,
you talking about?
That was me. I'm in control of that. I was trying to get to it. I got to do this, and then I got text messages coming in at the same time, and Messenger, and all different type of shit. Trying to stay on top of everything.
Who cares?
I missed one of his comments.
Brad, you don't have to worry about it. I don't have the energy to hate you, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, so going into this next fight, how do you see it going, buddy? What's your don't give away your game plan, obviously, but what is your prediction?
Well, man, I just don't see it going 5 rounds. I can tell you that much. Like I've been doing my homework on this guy like any other fighter that I go against, and I've seen, as much of his striking game as I can. I don't think he's ever competed in but he's been fighting in Thailand a lot this year, and I've seen some of those fights, and I'm sharp. I feel like I have a skill advantage and an advantage of athleticism over this guy, in my opinion. Not sleeping on him. But I mean, I plan to just tear him apart, man. There's a bad little doggy in me, and it needs to kill, and it's ready to come off the chain. So I'm ready to go. Like, I'm going to put this dude away.
Well, if we're coming out as the Carolina Game Dog, you better be fucking ready to kill, man. I'm gonna tell you right, that name alone. I remember when we said it in Greenville, it popped. It popped like nobody else. It popped like no one else's business, man. I actually like that. The fuck is that, Patrol?
The Fighting Fabio.
The spreading the locks. Let it flow in the hair.
Cut his hair off, honestly.
Nah, dog, you can't do that. That's the look, man.
I'll do it. Hey,
that's the look, big dog.
Patrol man, don't you fuck with the man's hair. Don't you fuck with the man's hair, man. Let him leave him alone. Leave him alone. No, I'm not gonna do the Britney shit. I'm not gonna do that shit. All right, man. So BKFC 52. BKFC 52 coming up. Tony, is this our second or our third? This is our third time in South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, our third time in the great state of South Carolina. We talked about it all. We talked about what you think of your opponent. We talked about what the possibility of the walkout song is. Of course, you're not going to tell everybody and all that good stuff. Now I know that you're not looking past your opponent as you shouldn't. But as far as the future for the Carolina Game Dog, do you have a specific direction that you want to head to as far as opponents, as far as weight classes, and as far as your representation of BKFC?
I think 165 is the perfect weight class for me, honestly. In any combat sport, I feel like that. I'm right at home there. I feel great there. So I'll stick at 165. And really, I just want to capitalize and finish the year off with like a phenomenal win, and then spend next year just building my face in the bare knuckle game and building my resume with the company. And then start, once I get a few more wins going, start pushing into like some of the top contenders in the division. I don't really have anyone in particular in mind, but man, there is one guy. He's not in BKFC, but if I could fight, if we could get them to let me fight Hank Poitras.
Oh.
They're always letting the cut man, G. I love G, but they'll be giving him like these viral fights and shit like that. I feel like I know that he's like banned from coming to any of the bare knuckle events, and I just think like he told me today that I'm not as tough as I think I am, and I just think like if I could convince Nate Shook to let me and Hank have a fucking full out bare knuckle fight and me just fucking dust his ass in the squared circle, I just can't think of anything I would love more than that, honestly.
Why not? Why not? Hey, Tony, we got enough backstory on that. We got. I mean, there's enough backstory on Planet Hank. There's enough backstory on the Carolina Game Dog. Kind of bringing that in, you know. Hey, we're a sport that's known for crossing combative lightsabers. Come on now.
Yes, let's do that. That's what I want. Honestly, I think this guy and then Planet Hank, I'm going to beat that ass. I'm not even going to take off work for that fight. I will literally work and come right in on the weekend and smash that dude, and he'll never fucking talk shit about anyone in the promotion again. I promise that.
Oh, fuck. Everyone's working for the weekend. Holy shit, man.
Well, you heard the one and only Trukon Carson. We appreciate you coming on, man. We'll definitely have you on again at the weigh-ins for your fight in a couple of weeks. Oh, it's our main man, Big Jan.
Hey, what's going on, Jan? How you doing, man?
Yeah, but we'll definitely bring you on for the weigh-ins, or at the weigh-in, should I say? After you weigh in, get you some food. I'm thinking about starting to like grab some pizzas or something, Jeff, and have them sitting there for our guests that come up after they weigh in.
Well, they better be vegetarian pizzas, man. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, but
I might just watch y'all eat it till after my fight.
I always think that pizza always seems like an after fight situation. Yeah. Let's have some sushi. Let's have some sushi rolls for him, man.
Sushi? Oh man.
Sushi now for sure.
See? There we go. Come on. You gotta think about the overall health of our fighters, man. Hamburgers, hot dogs, pizza. That's after fight shit, man. Come on.
Cook me.
I guess pizza would be for our next guest. He's a New Yorker. He understands what I'm talking about.
Oh, excuse me. Shit.
But thank you for coming on, buddy. We'll definitely, like I said, we'll
hold on.
Go ahead. What you got?
Hold on. You're jumping the gun on a Bones to Domes tradition there. My very good friend DJ Tony.
I wasn't done. Go ahead.
Well, no, you sounded like it was an outro.
No, well, it was, but I was going to finish with something else.
Oh, God.
That's your thing, buddy.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something. We're working on the communication as we go on because I never shut the fuck up. And Tony's a very, very soft-spoken guy. So finding the synergy, it's a battle, but it's mainly the battle because of the fact that I never shut the fuck up. But I'll go ahead and run with it this time, Tony. But all the rest of the time, we're going to give it to you. Trukon, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a moment to go ahead and give you shout-outs to anyone you want to, your sponsors, your friends, your family, anybody who's been involved in the positive way on this journey for you. Give them the shout-outs.
Your new management team? How about that, too?
Hey, there you go.
I'm going to say first and foremost, I want to thank Kevin Smith and Jackson Wink Smith brothers, man. He's been doing an amazing job managing me, and I know I have, one of the best in the business behind me, so that's been an awesome plus to my camp. I want to thank Bone Breakers Gym and Coach Jesse, Jeremy Hit'em Holloway, Tony Soto. My boys have been in there pushing me to the limits, helping me get ready to smash this dude. I want to thank my homie Mark Trader, who's my other coach when I'm on the road working together. He's a phenomenal martial artist and one of my best friends for years, and he's been, helping me put the polish on. I want to thank former IBF champion Kelvin Seabrooks for all his counsel and the time that he's put into me lately, helping me refine my boxing game. I want to thank my family, my dad, my mom, my brother, everyone's love and support, all my, friends at home and everything, and just everybody, man. And first and foremost, I want to thank God, because without God, none of this would be possible.
Dang, Gabby said you got beautiful hair, beautiful voice. Oh, what's going on, Gabby?
I think she's talking about Jeff Houston.
But
you're a dick, Tony. All right. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, Truckin. Thank you so much once again for joining us here at Bones to Domes. We will definitely have you back on again. Looking forward to seeing your upcoming fight, BKFC 52. I know that you're gonna do the great state of South Carolina proud, brother.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put on a show for y'all. I can't wait.
all right,
Thank you,
brother.
sir.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you guys so much. I'm glad I got to come on.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
Tony, what is going on? I swear to God, it's me. I'm gonna tell you, you know what it is? I didn't bring proper lighting for this. Everything looks like fucking taupe over here as of right now. My shirt is the same color as the light and everything like that. I'm like, ooh. You wanted Mr. Live Worldwide to woke up. Well, he's not only waking up, he's climbing the fucking walls right now.
You're good, brother. With that being said, brother, we got our
God,
next
he's going right
guest.
into it.
You know,
Right.
just going right into it, man. We got Tony, the one and only, the Loco one, Soto.
What's up, gentlemen? How you doing?
Fucking killer, man.
What's up, bro?
Fucking killer, man. A dangerous man. A man who has yet to know defeat in his overall professional fighting career, man. 2-0 as a boxer, 5-0 currently as a bare knuckle. An impressive career this far, man. I'm going to tell you, not only that, Tony, I got to tell you, man, I am a fan of your promo work, man. I'm a huge fan of your promo work because it's so nice to see someone do it right and, you know, get to the point of what it is. Because now I'm going to talk about something early on before we get to the topic at hand, which is probably, I've been doing this for a long time. And the bit that you did with the floor mat, with a certain Mr. Brandon Lambert. Dude, I gotta tell you, that was fucking genius.
Oh, dude,
That was absolutely fucking genius. I was so, oh my, you made so many fucking people laugh. You made so many people happy with that. It was so fucking creative.
Yeah,
and we love to see that.
It's just, you know, when people act like shit, you know, you just got to wipe them away. And I just felt like he was so below us and he's just such a low person. I just feel, you know what, you might as well wipe the shame away. You know, just if I got shit on my shoe, might as well use that mat to wipe it off, you know. But then again,
but you were on location. I mean, it wasn't just one or two places. That fucking mat went on location. There was production in this promo.
Yeah, I went to Lowe's.
Oh my god, that was so fucking cool. That was so fucking cool, man. That's absolutely
on here today, man. It's a pleasure being on with you, gentlemen. You know, I've known you guys since I've came into Bkfc. Nothing but good vibes and good energy, and you know, it's just it's always, like, I'll say it probably for the rest of my life. It's still a surreal moment, doing this and going through this journey that I've began, and I feel like I've literally transitioned into a fighter that, you know, I never thought I'd be, and it's pretty crazy.
And it's a fighter that everyone can get behind. I mean, it's not just somebody who comes in and fights for a paycheck. It's somebody who understands the fundamentals of actual bare knuckle fighting. We are seeing you improve massively every single fight. You're configuring different angles. You're hitting your opponent at different places on their body, which that's something that I look at as a bare knuckle fight fan, because bare knuckle fighters, they go way, way back. And the true bare knuckle fighters hit you at odd fucking spots on your body because they understand not only pressure points, but they also understand weak points, hinge points all over your fucking body. And they know sometimes those kind of weird hits end up saving your hands because it's a way to cut down your opponent. But my question to you, after all that I've said right there, you had to have, what did you learn in your last fight in Greenville when you went up against I'm going to tell you, man, it was a fantastic fight. You know, some people saw it one way, other people saw it the other. You know, there was, you know, maybe a little controversy. I know better. I was there. I was watching it, and I saw who won. What did you truly learn stepping up in competition against Tyler Goodjohn at BKFC 42?
I learned that having a upper respiratory infection, the fight week sucks. Being on antibiotics and literally pissing out of your fucking ass the fight week,
Oh,
pretty rough. So
oh,
I was legit drained like at weigh-ins. I kept a really good poker face, man. I was drained, dude. Like I didn't feel really that well. I didn't feel that healthy that fight. But after when we got into it, the first round, man, I was like, oh man, this motherfucker hits like a fucking pillow. Like this ain't shit. Second round, I'm like, wow, this is great. I'm feeling good. Third round, I'm like, where did my body go? Like, what's going on here?
mm-hmm,
Like,
mm-hmm.
my legs, my arms, everything just was like shut down. I had to like dig mentally into my head. It's just like, like I do have that killer be killed mentality. So like, you're gonna have to kill me. You're gonna have to hit me with something so significant. I'm talking to Martians or something. But I learned in that last round when my coach at the time he just basically was just like, you're the king of the Carolinas, right? You're the king of the shit talk, right? Let's go ahead and back that shit the fuck up. You need to, and there was a switch that was like, nah, hell nah. I ain't losing this. And I turned the volume up. I pushed the pace. And even the last 40 something seconds, I had control. I learned a lot about myself. I know that under any circumstance, there's never an excuse. There's always a solution. So.
Did you know that, Tony? Did you know that he was going through that right before weigh-in? Did you know that he was going through all
Well,
that?
of course, I know his doctor, so, I didn't know. He kept it.
That wasn't convincing, bro.
I kept everything like I didn't want to make it public or nothing because I didn't want to make it seem like an excuse.
No, of course not. Oh, no, of course not.
You can
Of
see.
course not.
Most of the time, you can see in fighters when they are, hurting or at the weigh-ins or the weight cut was just
You didn't show it.
them. Yeah, you didn't show it. I didn't know.
Yeah,
So,
5 pounds of gummy bears, man.
CBD or nah.
No, they were 5 pounds of Albany's gummy bears. Like I was legit. David Feldman was like, let me get some more. Let me get some more. He kept. I was like, but yeah.
If there were 5 pounds of CBD gummy bears, man, his feet wouldn't be touching the floor during the fight.
Yeah.
He'd be floating out there.
Definitely never felt nothing. He would have been like,
well, the reason being, not only just to get the glycogen, I was also trying to get all the sugars back into me and stuff. Like I said, I lost a lot of electrolytes that week, and like I kept standing up and getting dizzy, and like it wasn't really the best feeling. But like I said, I make no excuse. I take nothing away from Tyler. It was a great fight. It was phenomenal. I enjoyed it. And in the future, if he gets a couple wins, I'd love to run that shit back. So
that's where it's gonna have to head back to. But enough about Tyler, because you have a good, another good fighter coming up ahead of you, Mr. Kevin Chrome, who I forget what the hell his nickname is, but it was pretty cool from what I remember. Yeah, there you go. But I see, damn, like Mr. Worldwide was saying, Mr. Live Worldwide was saying, damn. All right, let's get it.
Come on, Tony. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes.
Too much water, man. No, but like he was saying earlier, man, you come with all these great memes, and one of your greatest should we say moments on TV, the whole dog thing at the weigh-ins was funny as shit. So same thing I asked or I said Carson, Trucking Carson, there you go. Freaking what makes you want to entertain so much for the fans? Like we know that it's in you already, but what makes you even more just want to go out there and entertain for the fans?
Oh, dude, because I'm a fan of the sport already. So it's like, what do I want to see? I do things that I want to see. I just do things that, that my wife tells me not to do. So like, you gotta just be yourself, and that's one thing I have no problem being. If you see me walk around the hotel, you see me in the lobby, I'm the same person. You guys see me, man. You guys know how I act. I don't sit and try to act like a cool guy and rub elbows. I rent out a fucking Airbnb so I don't have to be around any of these other fighters because I'm so quick to like that switch. You know what I mean? Like I'll fucking stall off on something. So I need my peace and tranquility by myself. So I can plan these little things that I want to do because if I didn't, I'd be in the fucking hotel thinking about, oh, this motherfucker, if I run into him downstairs, and I can't get into my own zone. So what I got in store for this weigh-in is pretty funny.
That's what I was trying to get at. That was my next thing. That's what I'm trying to get at. You got something special for us, I see. So is it going to be more Halloween themed, or is it all right? Cool. Yeah, I'm excited. I like when people, do stuff like that. When the fighters dress up in whatever anime or whatever it may be, just to bring more to the sport. You know what I mean? I mean, it's cool just to go up there in your fight trunks or whatever. But when you bring a different energy, bring whatever, even wearing a mask up there, simply doing that, it just gets.
Well, you remember Brad Kelly? Brad Kelly came to weigh-ins as the Joker.
The Joker with his
I hate like and well, I can't say hate. I don't hate nothing, but what really bothers me is like when somebody gets like super cocky and dressed up at the fight and they going like they're gonna whoop ass, and then the total opposite happens. It's like, and like that's something that like it never has happened to me, and it's not going to because I train too hard for this shit. But like my old coach said back in the day, if you're gonna be the king of talking shit, you need to back it the fuck up. Yeah. So that's why I train my ass off. Like I'm literally like about to quit my fucking job. So like and do another job so I can like have more time because I'm pursuing this shit like to the fullest, bro. Like this, I'm in this motherfucker, bro. Like I'm here.
Strap season.
I'm telling you, he's got the record for it. He's got the record for it. He's put the time in for it. I'm telling you, you get the W over Kevin Kroom, and
there's no reason.
There's no denying it. There's no denying it. Now the question is, do you want to stay at weight? Do you want to go up? Do you want to come down? What's the trajectory?
What Mr. David wants, man. If he's like, hey, listen, I think I think you can go beat up Kai at 145. So I'm like, I don't think I can make 145, big guy, but you can give me that fucking water bug looking like motherfucker over there, Palomino. But we don't know if Palomino's going to want to defend that belt again. And he wants that big money fight. We know that. So it's going to come down to me versus somebody. So
I got to be honest, that was not the right thing to say on television. That was not I love Luis. I've known Luis a long fucking time. We go a long way back. But after you win a fight in front of your home crowd, and you say that shit on your post-fight interview, I mean, if you wanted to go ahead and say something like that a little further down the road after the moment has passed, that's fine. But for those who paid the tickets to come see you saying, oh, well, we're not going to see you again unless it's going to be someone big. Oh, I see. I think it's kind of a fuck you to everybody, in a way. And, like I said, he can take that any way he wants, but I would not personally say that. I would say, you know what? It's whatever the company wants.
Correct. And that's why I respect Lorenzo Hunt as the pound for pound, because that man, he even said in his post-fight interview, what do you guys want? What do you guys want? I've done everything you've asked for. And in the beginning, when I first met Lorenzo, off camera, man, that dude is a real humble, real nice guy. You know what I mean?
He is.
Real respectable dude. But to see that man when he puts that character on, bro, it's fucking wow, bro. It's crazy, dude. That's a wild man. And he's earned my respect through fucking blood, sweat, and tears. That man works his ass off. And he's the pound for pound in my eyes, man. And if Luis can be a fucking just selfish, not just to him, but to the fans and the people who have followed him for so long, it's like, what kind of champion are you? Then just lay the belt down and just walk away then.
Fighting champ. It's all about being a fighting champion. It's all about being a fighting champion. And if I'm going to be honest with everyone on Bones to Domes, I believe that Lorenzo is the pound for pound now. Yep. I believe he is because he's the only 2-seat champion as of right now. And he's just shown domination. And I know that, Luis is out, I mean, he's rehabbing, he's recovering, all that good stuff, and we hope him a speedy recovery, in the end, because we definitely need to get him back out there. But if we're talking about someone who is doing what a champion needs to do, both inside and outside the ring, as of right now, I believe Lorenzo is the embodiment of the pound for pound. And I believe that you are, you're not far behind, Tony. You're not far behind. You start getting into the 8-0, 9-0, 10-0s and such. You're gonna be nipping at his heels. El Loco Soto is just he's right behind there. I wouldn't say that if I didn't believe it.
And I appreciate that, man. And like people always ask about, oh, how do you feel about being ranked? I'm like, it's just a fucking number, man. Like none of that shit. None of that shit means nothing to me, man. I'm just here to fight, man, and put on entertaining fights. You see my fights. I don't play it safe. Never played it safe. I go out there to fight. That's what I do. That's what I've done. Like just growing up the way I grew up and the shit that I went through. Like I love to fight. Like that's like you guys when you first heard about me, and I was like, I'm just doing this shit for fun. I'm a full-time correction officer. I make money. I don't need to do this shit. And then the passion that I have grown in the last almost 2.5 years I've been with the organization. It's through the roof, man. I've fell in love with the sport. I fell in love with the craft. Like I took my boxing and my MMA and just my knowledge of like I could just say dancing because I got good fucking footwork and I just put it all together, man. And I feel like I became a well-rounded bare knuckle fighter, man. And I feel great.
Tony, we've seen him in his upward trajectory, haven't we? We've seen him evolve as a bare knuckle fighter. We've seen him evolve from an undefeated pro boxer 2-0 to now an undefeated, legitimate, bona fide bare knuckle fighter.
Yep, at 5-0, and coming up against, like I said, a really tough opponent, and we're gonna see.
Good fight.
Yeah, what he's, what he can do against Kevin Chrome. They're gonna both go at it. I see it gonna be another dogfight. I, as a fan, hope it goes all 5 rounds. I know obviously you don't want it to go all 5 rounds, but
hey, my cardio is stupid right now, bro. So like. You're talking about like if you look at the first, even when I was tired though, look at the trajectory. Look how many punches I was still throwing. People say I was gassed, but I was still throwing a high volume amount of punches. Like, don't get that shit twisted. I'm down for 5, but I'm telling you, it's not passing 2. So,
what have you changed up from your last camp to this camp for Chrome? He's he got the same kind. I guess you could say same kind of style as your last opponent, coming forward and wanting to clinch and dig in. But I think he has a longer reach, I want to say, than...
We're both the same, 74.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
7.2, right? Or is it
I know he's 5'11", but everybody I'm training with is 5'11", like Jeremy and Trukon Carson, both 5'11". So it's just another day in the ballpark, man. But what I've changed in this camp is just it's more of I have a whole new team. I have a whole new camp. I have a whole new mindset. Zero drama. I mean, like I was at a place, for the last 5 Bkfc fights. It was kind of a darker place. It was more of a less settling. Like I wasn't who I originally was and who I am. I had to be more like dumbed down, I would say. But now that I'm able to just be myself and just feel free, train with other. Look at that guy over there.
What are you all right over there, Jeff?
The voices, they just won't stop.
Oh my God. but yeah, I feel like I'm in a better place mentally, physically, emotionally. Like this is like a really sound version of myself. I feel great, man. Like I really just want to hit this guy and then go eat slices of pizza. Like I want to have a good time,
So.
That's what we were just talking.
I knew
all
it.
right.
I told you, a real New York. I don't know about you. Truckin wants to eat salads and shit. I don't know what the hell's going on, but
all right, I got a confession. So after the Myrtle Beach, after I fought Wayne Reed, I don't eat fast food. I had like a pregnant woman craving. I was like, I was like, I want some fucking Wendy's. My wife's like, let's go. I was like, let me get 10 junior bacon cheeseburgers. She said, what? I said, 10 junior. Bro, I crushed every single one of them, bro. And then we got a tray of tacos.
Oh, fuck.
That's how I
bro.
am when I go to Orlando. When I go up to Orlando, it's the only place in the whole like East Coast until you get up north that has White Castle. So every time I go to
Yep.
Orlando, I get the big
Yep.
like 40 box dog and
Yep.
crush them.
Crave cake. Bro,
Crave
White
cake.
Castle burgers are the only burgers you can eat, fart, and they smell just like the same way that you got.
Just air, dog.
They do. They smell the fart smell like grilled onions.
Exactly.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, White Castle, bro. Yeah, with cheese.
That's my shit, dog. Hold the onions, dog. Just cheese, please.
Yeah, those are the days, man. Back when I used to like skateboard hardcore, we would just because White Castle was 24 hours. We just pull up to a spot, sit on the curb, eat a bunch of freaking burgers, and then keep skating. Man, that was some good times. But then again, I weighed like 130 pounds.
I was gonna bring up that we know that you are Tony Hawk. Damn, I can actually use that. Tony Hawk. Yeah, damn. Tony Loco Hawk. There you go. I want to ask you, what is your favorite Tony Hawk game?
Oh, actually, it's funny you say that. I just on my PlayStation 5, I just downloaded the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 has the original soundtrack, bro, from like when I was in junior high school. It was the best. 1 and 2 are the best.
Yeah, one and
2. I like
Okay.
2 school, but I like 1 because of the warehouse. So it's like,
Yeah. That shit's dope, dog.
Yeah, but if you have a PlayStation 5, get the remastered version. It's off the hook.
Yeah, I haven't played that in forever. I used to play that in Wave Racer. That was my shit back in the days. Wave Racer, follow that dolphin.
Wow, that's actually pretty. Wow, that's actually pretty fucking good, man. That was actually spot on there. Did Tony Hawk ever hit the seven? He hit the 720, right?
900.
900.
There it is.
Yeah.
You got people. You got guys hitting like 12. What was it like a
what is it up to now?
1080s, 1260s, all that shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus God. And it took him forever to hit the 9. I mean, it took him a long time. I remember the video watching that shit. Everybody who was watching, they were so vested in him making that 900. They were so vested over all the years because he had wanted to hit that move and he barely hit it, but he got it. And I remember all the pop that happened from that hit. I was just like, Jesus Christ, man, that was
crazy.
Only certain people in that sport can justify that kind of reaction, man.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a crazy moment in skateboarding history.
I remember that. Yeah.
That's a good one right there, Howie. Tony versus Nick Vespi. Let's get that going on after your fight.
I've been trying to link up with him, but to skate, he keep fucking bullshitting me. He knows already. But he doesn't want me to show him up. But Oh yeah. So growing up in New York, there was like a bunch of underground skate parks and like private parks and shit. And like, I had the benefit of skating a lot of them. And I met Tony Alva, who's one of the original skateboarders.
Really?
I met like Lance Mountain, and I skated with all those guys. And like it was a surreal moment to see like true legends and then like jamming with them. And then like you got Harry Jumanji and fucking. Mark Gonzalez, I grew up around some really, really special skateboarded people, man, and it was definitely a good time in life. I just started skating again recently, and I'm gonna tell you right now, like not during camp. Once I signed the contract, I was like, yeah, settle down, donkey, settle down. I couldn't keep doing it. What part of NYC? I'm from Brooklyn, man.
He's from up there where the Buffalo Bills play, dog. Don't let them lie to you.
Yeah, fuck out of here, bro. I hate people say like, I'm from New York. You're like,
I'm from New York City. Where you from? Buffalo.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about Howie. You're talking about Howie.
That's like the fucking hills have eyes over there, Howie. Howie lives over there where there's like 100 people in the town.
Not even. They don't even gotta stop the light.
And there's one person who's the mailman, the doctor.
Yeah. I got a friend like that.
Well, of course it is. It's like a fucking nuclear test site. He lives on a nuclear fucking test site.
Hey, we need some milk. Go milk the pig. Like what?
I got a friend like that. It's like, and when you're done with that, we need you to go, go cut the grass, dog.
Yeah, be careful about that. We don't have a cow. We have a bull. I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't get milk, but it's kind of
Oh, come on now. You took it one step
I
further.
think it's yogurt or something.
Wait, hold on.
Ah.
I gotta get something. Wait 1 second. You're gonna love it.
Oh man,
Oh shit. Anything can happen on Bones to Domes.
I
And we're
know.
seeing that right now.
I got a feeling it's gonna be something
Jeff Houston and Taupe. Woo!
crazy.
Well, I mean, his name is
The
Loco.
loco
So,
vato.
El Vato's
Got a
Loco.
Malucho. I got a couple of those shirts.
I got a
Oh
person
man.
who want to say what's up. Oh, what's up?
There it
Hey, that's
is.
You got Kroom on the show. What's up, bruh?
Hey.
What's up, bruh?
So,
Wow.
how do you feel about the loco one?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to smoke a couple cigarettes before I fight that guy, man. Wow.
Oh my God. You look like Joe Dirt's stunt double.
Yeah, man. You know, just I'm gonna go in there. I'm just.
just rat out, man. Just rat out.
But yeah, mullet soda.
Wayne's
Listen,
World.
put business in the front, cocaine in the back. But what I was gonna say, man, I'm pumped for this fight, man. I can't wait to just go out there and perform, man. Like this is like I said before, this is like the clearest I've felt, man. Big shout out to my coach Jesse Bone Burgers, man. That dude's got me in a good place, man. I feel great.
I was gonna say I could tell the difference between you now and you before any of your other fights because, like you said before, it was just you were just kind of doing it for fun. But I noticed the change after the Tyler fight of you now, wanting to take it way more serious and actually go in champ mode and get ready to get that belt.
Well, not only that, you look healthier. I mean, you can see it in his
Yeah.
face. You can see it in his face.
You're another person who said
You
that.
look healthy. You actually look healthier. You look like you got color in your cheeks now, bro.
Yeah, man. I've been on like a whole like throughout this camp. Like we've been drinking the blood of an enemy. It's one of my recipes. It's I don't want to give it away, but it's a lot of beets, turmeric, and some other stuff, man. We've been drinking it
Ooh.
as a pre-workout. I'll message it to you, but it's really good. It's a great pre-workout. It oxidates your blood. Really allows a lot of.
Well, it's prebiotics. It's good for your stomach. It's good for your blood. I mean, it fixes. I know exactly what you're talking about. It fixes shit. It really does.
Mm-hmm. And I've also been taking a lot of lion's mane, kind of getting my, my focus. And I mean, I just, like I said, bro, I feel great, man. Like this is the healthiest, like I'm ready to fucking kill, bro. I want to I don't even know.
Universal soldier. Shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All jokes aside, though, I really, really want a Philly cheesesteak, bro. So bad. So bad.
Where's your favorite spot?
Home. I make that shit myself. Nobody's but making. But Jeremy Holloway was fucking killing me today, bro. He's talking about a fucking jamon sandwich, a nice ham sandwich with lettuce, tomatoes, and
I made one today. That's what I made. I went out today. It was yesterday. Yesterday I made that for lunch.
I was like, bro. I was like, and then I went to Sam's Club because I was getting some vegetables and shit, and I look and I'm like, there's a big ass piece of ham right there. I was like, nah, let me not. I took a picture, sent it to him, and then he sends me a picture he was eating. But yeah, man. That's pretty cool, man. What do you guys have planned for Halloween?
Halloween, I am going to same thing as always. Just take the kids out around town. I think they want to be. I was just asking them actually today. I think they confirmed that we're doing Powerpuff Girls. Have all the girls be Powerpuff Girls and me be Doctor whatever the hell his name is.
You should be Mojo Jojo.
Which one is that one?
That's the monkey. Mojo Jojo.
Oh yeah. But it's easier for me just to throw on a doctor.
A little too on the nose there. A little too on the
doctor's
nose.
outfit and be good. And be good, I don't want to be all hot. But with my luck, like for Halloween, I normally get to dress up like 3 times because I normally DJ at least like 2 school events. Okay. So when I do those, like I'll do trunk or treats or whatever. So I'll get to dress up. I like it, man. I like dressing up. Like last year for for Christmas, I dressed up as the Grinch for the the Christmas party. And was messing with all the kids. I went into like full character. Shit was dope, dog.
Hell yeah.
One year I've been Santa before, for Christmas and did that for all the kids. I I enjoy it, man. Seeing all the kids smiling and stuff. I know, whatever sounds cheesy or whatever, but I like it.
I don't know, bro. Listen, I live for my kids, man. Like I love that shit, bro. That brings joy to my heart. Just seeing them happy and just doing shit for them that wasn't done for me. That's always the best feeling. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that trunk or treat shit. Never heard about it till I came to the South.
Oh yeah.
We used to trick or treat up in New York. You go to stores and doors and houses and all that. So when we came out here, we're like, yo, we got to figure out how we're gonna get candy. So, oh yeah, they have a trunk or treat over here. I'm like, what the fuck is a trunk or treat? So we pull up to one, and people stand in a fucking line and walk in the parking lot and hit people's trunks, and they have it decked out, and it was pretty fucking cool. Like how they decorate. So I'm like, this is not bad, and it wasn't like New York. Give you one piece of candy. Like, here, take some candy.
Nah, they take whatever you want. Come around again.
I was like,
Nice.
see, I'm old school though. Like, I don't eat some of the new candies. I like Charleston chews and shit like that. Those are candy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like shit like that. Like, I don't really eat candy, but if I'm gonna eat them, it's those. Or like the old school gummy bears. Like, what were those shits called? The Harboros.
Yeah, Harboros. Yeah. That's all I eat. Yeah,
I
Harboros.
used to kill my teeth putting them in ice cream, and they get hard.
I'm all for the Snickers, dog. Hit me with mini Snickers all day, or the mini M&M packs, peanut M&Ms. I'm good all day. That's the only thing I take out, or I might take out some Twizzlers. But other than that, I leave all the rest for the kids.
You know what I get and this is how far back I go. I feel fucking old even saying this, man. I was the biggest TCBY fan back in the day. Frozen yogurt was just the shit in the 90s, everything. And I had the weirdest combination ever. But for some strange reason, it just made sense in my fucked up brain. I don't understand why, but it just did. Strawberry frozen yogurt with Butterfinger toppings and Tartan Tinies, of all things.
What?
Weird. I know, weird fucking combination. It's like peanut butter and pickle sandwich. It's like, it shouldn't make sense. But for some reason, my brain was telling me that this is the shit that you eat just before you go load up on candy before Halloween, which is the last fucking thing that I needed as a kid, is any kind of sugar or caffeine. Jesus Christ. But everybody got their thing during Halloween. That was my thing back in the 90s. So that just shows you how far back I go. Fuck.
Shit. Yeah. I used to like the Fun Dip when I was little. The Fun Dip.
Oh, God.
Dunkaroos.
The Dunkaroos were good too.
You could feel your teeth like whittling away. You could feel like the fillings loosening in your teeth with that shit.
And the Pop Rocks and all that shit. That was good, bro. But now, growing up, they had this candy. It was like a juice inside a plastic, and you can just bite it and get the plastic. I was too lazy. I just put the whole plastic on and just chew it and spit it. Fucking savage.
You know what I honestly want to do? I think 1 year, or it's probably too late this year, but I think next year we should get a bunch of the Bkfc team, fighters or whatever, and we should all dress up like each other. I think that would be dope. Dog.
That would be
see myself. I'll dress up as like Misfit and like.
I'll dress up like Tom Show, fucking all decked out.
Who you going for, Jeff? Who you dressing up as?
AJ Adams.
Oh, Boomba! There you go. That'd be dope.
Might be a little controversial, but I could get the pump. I could get the pump down.
That's it.
Come to blows. What happened? I don't know.
You.
I thought you were talking about me. I was like, what? I didn't even say.
No, Kevin. You did not almost come to blows.
You were there.
You almost got knocked the fuck out by Loco. Tony was in no danger.
I was talking shit to Kevin the whole night.
Josh Burns.
But for fun. Like I seen him. He said something. And I was like, fuck Kevin. And he just kept going. He was like, Kevin's a great guy. He's such a good guy.
Kevin is one of my best friends in the Bkfc.
If you say so, I don't see the appeal. I really don't.
When I first met him, I thought he was that chef guy from the show.
Everybody thought he was Guy Fieri. Yeah,
I was like, oh shit, yo, they're not only cooking up ass whoopings, they're making meals after. What the fuck? I was like, this dude.
Nah, that's just Grandpa. Good old Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
This is my guy. He's actually the guy who he brought me into the Bkfc. So if it wasn't for him, there would be no DJ Tony in the Bkfc. So shout out to Kevin Smith.
It's all love, man. When you got
crazy Canadian, man.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Canadian, the white.
Hey.
Yeah, Canadian.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about.
Take it easy. The boots.
So I wanna ask you, Tony. I want you to give me, let's say, your favorite mafia movie line ever.
Okay, so it's actually not a mafia movie. It's funny you say that, but it is a mafia guy. What's his name? He was in the What's his name? Oh God, why can't I get it? It's actually from the movie Joe Dirt. Okay, right. But,
Now,
but hear me.
you got to put your hair on if you're gonna.
Oh, okay.
It's what's his name? He did that dance for the Fat Boy Slim. What the fuck's his name? Whatever. But the line is this. He goes, "You're talking to my guy all wrong. How about I slap you in the side of the fucking face with a soldering iron?" That is
No. You said it wrong. You said it wrong, man.
Oh, here
You
we
said,
go.
you said it. I'm a cinephile, so come on now. Hey, you're talking my guy all wrong.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the wrong. It's the wrong tone. Do it
Yeah.
again. I stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Yeah, that's it. That's
New
it.
York, dog. I mean,
That's one of my favorites.
what the hell is it called? Kings of New York, I think, right?
No, that's from fucking Joe Dirt, bro.
Oh, from
No,
Joe.
yeah. He remember. Yeah. He was the playing janitor on
But it's the
the
same
witness
guy though
relocation.
from
But
Kings
if
of
I
New
had
York,
to-
right?
But if I had to pick a mafia movie to take a good line from, and it's just a simple line, is Joe Pesci is one of my favorites. I got pictures of Joe Pesci all over the
Christopher Walken. Thank
Christopher
you.
Walken, yeah. Good job, Kevin.
Joe Pesci is one of my favorites. I fucking love him. It's a simple line. It's a line I say all the fucking time. There's your mother. So he goes, they're at was it Goodfellas? No, it's Casino. It's a Goodfellas. I'm getting it mixed up, man. But they're standing at the bar, and the guy's talking shit, and he says something to Ray Liotta, and he comes over with a pen. He takes it,
Yeah.
fuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, and he keeps kicking it. And I say cocksucker all the time. If I don't like you, you're a cocksucker. If I love you, you're a cocksucker. So,
It was Robert De Niro. It was Robert De Niro in Casino. It was Robert De Niro, not Ray Liotta. Yeah, it was Robert De Niro who was at the bar, and then he starts stabbing him in the neck.
Yeah, Joe Pesci starts. Yeah.
Pesci's my favorite, man. Pesci's a
Well,
gangster.
because have you seen all the YouTube videos, the Instagram videos that all these former mafiosos do? So many of them say, if we're going to pick somebody out there in Hollywood who portrays the perfect gangster, they all say, we know people like Joe Pesci. We knew gangsters like Joe Pesci. Everyone would say he is the most realistic gangster because that's the way that shit happened. You fuck somebody up, he wouldn't even talk. He would barely say a thing. He'd just come over and kick your ass.
Yeah. I like Donnie Brasco too. That's another good one too. There's a couple of good ones in that movie.
Oh, forget about it. Forget about
it. Hey, take it easy.
Forget about it.
He's a friend of ours, but he's not a friend of yours. That was my shit, bro.
Mine is I got two. Mine is now you can't go.
Now you just can't go.
All right. A Bronx Tale. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You can't go. And a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
What's that?
All right.
The Godfather, dog.
That's the Godfather.
Yeah. That's my two.
I like number 2. Godfather 2 is my favorite one.
Oh, dude, the beginning on that with the scene with the fucking senator. One of my favorite lines of that. Senator, you can have my answer right now if you like. My offer is this.
No.
Nothing.
I
love it.
amuse you. Yeah.
Do I amuse you? Do my fucking clown? Do
Clown.
Yeah. He goes,
I got my clown funny.
Yeah. He's like, "Whoa, take it easy. Hey, he's a grown man. He can fucking talk for himself."
He's a grown man. He can talk to
I
himself.
almost got him.
Fuck?
He was
Who
gonna
the What the fuck is so funny about me?
So I didn't realize how nasty this is.
Oh yeah, nah, dog. It's only XXX I can drink. Vitamin 1.
No sugar, dude. No sugar, bro. This happens in your own.
You mean no fun?
I grabbed a Gatorade like that the other day on accident. I was like, fuck. Didn't even notice until I already opened it. I was like, damn it. So Saturday night.
My daughter goes like this. She takes one of these because she didn't know. She's like, "Oh, what?" She takes it and just pours it out her mouth. I was like, oh God, it's not that bad. She's like, it tastes like nothing. I'm like, if it tastes like nothing, then just drink it. She's like,
Pedialyte.
it's nasty nothing. Like,
But I think I'm gonna say one of my favorite scenes, even though that it was kind of a gangster scene, but it was just one of those scenes that kind of stands the test of time. I think it would be Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper in True Romance.
oh shit.
Dude, that's a badass because here comes Christopher Walken coming in, badass motherfucking Sicilian gangster, and Dennis Hopper throws some history on him, and everything. And if you remember what he said, I'd never shot anyone in my entire life. Boom, boom, right there, man. Badass fucking scene. Even though that is kind of a gangster movie, it wasn't so much of a gangster movie as Casino or Goodfellas or The Godfather. But still a badass fucking scene, though.
So this is a funny scene. Me and my wife, I had to rewind this over and over. In Goodfellas, when the bartender was, after he got the glass slashed over his head and shit, and he goes to talk to Paulie, and he's sitting down with him, and Ray Liotta's sitting to the right of him, and he goes, "Hey, Paulie, you got to handle him." He's talking about Joe Pesci. He goes, "You got to handle him. I can't. I don't know what to do. He's gonna wind up killing me or something. Like, can you handle him? And I don't know what to do." And then Paulie's got the cigar. And he's like,
"Hey, he's a bad seat, but what do you want me to do? What, you want me to kill him? Probably wouldn't be a bad fucking idea."
A bad idea. And then he was like,
dude, his look on his face.
that was fucking.
That fucking look on his face. I'm sorry, that came out wrong. That was out of line. I'm sorry. Oh my God, that death to you fucking look that Paulie gave him, man. Jesus Christ. He was scary.
Yeah.
He was scary. Because you remember what he said. Paulie never walked more than, 10 feet anywhere. What we mean is he didn't have to. Mm-mm. He didn't have to walk anywhere. yes. That was a good scene. Awesome scene. Awesome scene.
Anything from Sopranos I'm good with. So it's, but I got to say probably my favorite Sopranos scene, I'll say episode, is the whole episode with Christopher and Paulie in the woods when they get lost in the woods trying to shoot after the Russian.
Was that season 2?
The Russian sniper. They shot him and he got away or whatever. I don't remember what season it was, honestly. But then also when Tony's talking to Carm and she gets the wrong orange juice. And he's like, I like the one with some pulp. And she throws the
right.
throws the phone at his head. He's like, what?
The Newark Sons of Newark, whatever it's called. They did like a prequel of the Sopranos.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, but it was pretty good. I actually liked it. A lot
of people hated it. I liked it.
No, I like the characters in it because they were over guineaed. I'm like, oh yeah, listen, guy over here, you can't talk to my guy like that. So when they were talking, I was like,
wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good,
bro. I grew up around a lot of those guys, bro.
Hey.
I actually liked it a lot because it showed, like, if you're a true Sopranos fan, then you get all the little references and all the little things that happen. You know what I mean? That even like Chris's mom being a hoe basically. And they always talked about it in the show, but you never knew what the hell they were talking about. And then they breaks it down. The show's crazy.
Yeah.
Good movie though.
Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Absolutely. All right. Well, I think that's probably a good spot to go ahead and let the Loco one get back to what's most important as of right now, and that's having someone in the crosshairs. And that someone is going to be Mr. Kevin Kroom, Bkfc 52, coming your way, South Carolina, October 20th, just shy of Halloween. So, like I said, I think the ghouls and ghosts for the Loco one are going to be out in full force and full effect when we get closer to. So, as always, we give you this opportunity to go ahead and give your shout outs to anyone, friends, family, sponsors, anybody who helped you in this part of your journey. For the Local one, your time now, bro.
All right, man. So first and foremost, I want to thank my beautiful wife for always being supportive and being my number one, just always being there to support me and push me and, help me make the right decisions to be who I am now. I want to give a big thanks to Coach Jesse at Bone Breakers. He's really taking this really serious and building my craft to be, better than I was the last time and leveling me up. I want to give a big shout out to my stable mates, Jeremy Holloway, Trukon Carson. You're about to see a debut of Micah the Machine Lail. These guys are really just fucking dogs, bro. Like, I mean, we're literally just dogs, bro. Like, just it is what it is. Big shout out to my sponsors. I have so many sponsors, but I'm gonna give a shout out to all of them that I remember. Please don't get mad. I'm gonna give a shout out to Bet Shark. Appreciate you. I want to give a big shout out to Bkfc, Dave Felderman. You're the man, bro. Appreciate the opportunity to continue fighting and pursuing my journey. Big shout out to Combat Legend, Blau pre workout, Condemned, Condemned Labs. Who else? Global Flooring, Casa Aguilar, fucking amazing tacos. God, I can't wait. Um, shout out, shout out to Bones to Domes. You guys are awesome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, bro.
Big shout out to my man Chachi Versace. That's my fucking guy.
That's our guy too.
That's my dude right there, bro. Real good dude.
Yeah.
And I can't think of any more sponsors, but last but not least, but should have been first. Big shout out to God for guiding us all to be who we are and just doing what we do. And shout out to the aliens, because those motherfuckers might come to my fight, bro. What?
Dropping
nice.
Halloween right before Halloween, they might show up. Fucking take the whole arena up in space.
Oh shit.
But listen, and if I gotta, like, me just signing off right now, I just want to tell you guys, listen, if you gotta hit him hard. Peace.
Love it. Thank you, brother.
That's Tony Soto. You'll see him
absolutely
fighting in 2 weeks in South Carolina. Bkfc 52. Can't wait for that card. That card is going to be crazy from all the fights that they've released so far.
I'm fucking exhausted. I'm fucking exhausted after interviewing Tony. Tony is so fucking good. It's just exhausting interviewing him because you never know which way he's gonna fucking go, man. I'm just like, no, and I love that. He takes Mr. Live Worldwide to the edge and back again on Bones to Domes. You're handling just fine, but you're a pillar of strength, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about DJ Tony.
Nah, normally, like I said, I'm the one that's out of it. I've just been in a good mood.
And it shows. And
even though I lost my train of thought like 3 times today, but that's okay. It happens.
Why didn't you ever fight, Tony?
The answer to that simply is because of my my shoulder. I had it repaired twice, and there's just when it comes to fighting for 30 seconds, that's fine, but to be in there and try to actually brawl and grapple and all that, my rotator cuff won't take it, man. I wish I could, honestly. Shit,
you got a fighter's chin. You got a fighter's chin, man.
I used to do it. I mean,
you got a fighter's fucking chin. I got this ball little bitch chin right here, man. Ain't nothing doing with this chin. This is like glass right here. You got that man's chin, man. You can probably. I bet you took some good shots, man. And you just smile. I bet you just smile.
I used to love it. I used to street box right in front of my house or in the back of my house. We would do like neighborhood challenges and bring over your whatever your best fighter from your neighborhood, and I can honestly say that I don't think that I've ever lost street fighting. One time only. I think I've only ever been knocked down one time, and that was by my cousin Gabe, who caught me nice one time with a short inside hook. Who luckily, if the wall wasn't behind me, I would say that I would have definitely fell. But luckily, the wall caught me. But that's my only ever knockdown, I can say. But I used to love it. I really wish I could. But after tearing my rotator cuff in like 4 different places and screws in my shoulder, and
that's from baseball, right?
No, this is actually from. No, this is after all that. I was literally working for Sears, and I was delivering a stainless steel fridge up the stairs, and the person that I was taking the fridge up the stairs with couldn't basically lost his strength, couldn't push anymore. So I had to tell him to unhook and jump out of the way, and we were strapped to the fridge. So all I could do is grab up onto the top poles and basically try to hold on long enough for him to jump out the way. And as soon as that happened, basically the whole fridge just whipped me down the stairs. And yeah, when I went to get up, my arm was like the opposite way, and then me.
Oh,
Yeah, it was bad. And then me being a dumbass, not knowing, I seeing all these videos of people just popping their shoulder in. I just thought that it was popped out. I was in so much pain I couldn't even think that I went to go
ooh,
slam it against the side of the work truck to try to pop it back in and made it even worse. And yeah, next thing
fuck, man,
I
not
remember
cool.
I was at the hospital and yeah.
And you
So
had surgery on that, yeah?
oh yeah, I got good 6 pins in my shoulder. So
Ooh,
yeah, so that was the end of that. I honestly, it was the end of everything. Honestly, I can't throw a baseball anymore. I can't throw a foot. I mean, I can throw it, but I can't throw like I used to. I mean, I used
there
to
ain't
be
no
able to
poop. There ain't no poop
throw
on it, huh?
like
Ain't no
50.
poop on it.
Oh
Yeah.
nah, it's like 20 miles per hour. It's embarrassing. Like
I bet you every fridge that you fucking got. I bet you I come to your house and I see a fridge. There's nothing but fist
dent.
dents in it and everything like that. Fuck
Um,
you,
uh,
refrigerator.
I got a nice little check from it, but that was me being dumb. It was gone in like 2 months. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Check ain't gonna replace a rotator cuff.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I wish if I could take it back. Trust me, after that check, I would definitely rather have my
You would have
shoulder.
gotten the fuck the way out of that damn.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
if I would 100% would have fought for BKFC already. I would have already like definitely. I try to get
Like I
Nate to
said, you got a fighter's chin. That's why I said
even
something. Yeah.
with the shoulder. I was training with Jay Jackson for a while and Kevin Smith over at Smith Brothers Gym, and I yeah, I was going every week training with Jay, and but I just knew in my heart I was like my shoulder, like if I actually go to try to grapple somebody who's bigger than me or whatever, my shoulder is not going to hold out. It's going to pop out, and then there I'm done. I'm going to be the one arm, and then it's my right arm, my right shoulder, which is So there's. Has anyone heard from? I don't. That's a good question, buddy. I don't know.
That was an interesting. That was a big fuck you to the company. I wasn't too happy about that, man.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether or not you had your reasons to do what you did, man. In the end, get it in the ring. Get it in the ring. If there was something going on, the guy fucking sold tickets. The guy sold tickets. He showed up to the weigh-ins, and then
He
all of a
seemed
sudden I
fine.
hear.
We were talking about his fight song and everything. Even
Uh-huh.
the day, like the morning of the fight. Like I don't understand.
And then he just checks out of his hotel room, deletes all of his social media pages, and gone. I'm sorry, man. Everybody has a reason for doing what they do, but I'm not a fan of that, man. I'm not a
No.
fan of that decision. So I'm going to tell you something. I hope that your license gets suspended. I know that that's a shit thing to say, but you took money out of somebody else's pocket.
Yeah, another fighter could have easily stepped in.
And another fighter could have,
especially if we had known
exactly.
shit, at least
Exactly.
don't show up to the damn weigh-ins if that's the case. So then we could
Exactly.
find a replacement. But
exactly.
to not show up, to be talking to everybody right up until like 2 hours before the fight, and then you just shut everything off and disappear. Like,
well, he's probably never going to fight for BKFC again
hell no.
after that.
Definitely
Absolutely not. And I seriously hope that he has an indefinite suspension on his fighter's license, because I do.
Did he? What did he tell you, patrol man? Let's hear this.
I'm definitely sure that he told you something. Let's
hear the reasoning behind it. I'm sure you know everything about it.
Nah,
but yeah, if I could, I would have definitely fought by now. I tried to get Nate to actually let me, and Nate denied me. So he told me he wouldn't let me get in the ring. So
unfortunately, with that nagging injury, man, you'd have an uphill battle against any athletic commission anyway.
I said, dog, just if I get knocked out, I get knocked out. Just let me live my dream. I had this whole Rocky moment where where I wanted to just get in the ring that one time where I could say that I did it, And
what weight class would you fight at?
Probably 185.
185.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I don't see myself getting down to 175. Probably 180.
Well, you're about 6 foot tall.
Yeah,
6
foot.
That's about solid. Yeah, that's solid. Yeah.
So
185 sounds good. Yeah.
And shit, I used to be ripped and like a 12-pack and all that. So I
Me
know
too.
if they gave me the opportunity, I would do it. But for now, I think I'm just going to go. Actually, I was just texting with Amber. She's Amber Fields. She's got a fight coming up soon. She's been training, and so she wants me to train with her and get into one of the celebrity fights with her, and potentially box another DJ or something like that. So we're gonna
Is that
see.
with Damon?
No, that's with Lights Out Boxing with
Okay.
EFC.
Oh, and speaking of the Feldmans, I want to give a shout out to Dave, because it was just not too long ago that his father, Marty Feldman, was posthumously inducted into the Atlantic City Boxing Hall of Fame.
Nice,
And
congratulations.
yeah. I mean, there's an incredible. I'm going to tell you. That's funny,
Damn.
but there's quite the lineage when it comes to boxing families with the Feldmans, especially Marty. I mean, I believe that he had 12 world champions overall under his tutelage, under his guidance, under his management. I mean, the man was boxing. I didn't get an opportunity to meet him. I never got a chance to know him, but those who speak of him always, spoke fondly about him. And just big congratulations. And I know Dave. I know Dave was there in Atlantic City to accept on his father's behalf. So congratulations on that to the Feldmans. That's one hell of an honor.
Yeah, definitely. Congratulations. That's awesome. I wish one day. I know you're in the Hall of Fame, aren't you? In the Bare Knuckle Hall of Fame. One day. Hopefully I'll be inducted into something. We'll see. I've gotten a DJ award before one time. That's about all the best awards that I've ever gotten.
It was when I was inducted in 2019. I'm going to be honest. It was a better place then.
Yeah.
It was a better place then. I'm not going to talk shit about it, but I am going to say that it was a better place then. It's not the same. It really isn't. The Bare Knuckle Boxing Hall of Fame is not the same. I mean, you don't see me wearing my ring. I mean, I'm very proud of the class that I was inducted with at that time. I'm very proud. I was amongst some really great people. There were a lot of great people. Yeah. Well, there is, Russ. There is, and there isn't. It's kind of interesting the way that it is. It's gone from tradition to serving someone's needs, and unfortunately, I'm not a fan of that.
Howie said he's gonna open up the Bkfc Hall of Fame across the street.
Dude, I would fucking love that. Oh my God, Howie, do it
At the park,
do it, because hey, let's be honest, Howie. Who owns the rights to Knuckletown, USA? That's right, you do. Howie actually owns the rights to that term, Knuckletown, USA. Nice. So I know I'm not going to get into that, because that is a whole can of worms that will take a hell of a lot longer than 2 hours to explain. But let's just say I was proud when I was inducted then. I truly was.
Shout out to Howie also, and Matt over with the ranking systems. They're doing a great job.
The Knuckletown rankings, they're doing great.
Knuckletown rankings, seeing all the guys there at the show this past weekend. And just so you guys know, I'm still waiting for my T-shirt. And now that I didn't get a T-shirt, I want a hat too, and some stickers and everything. Just go ahead and get me a gift bag ready for Carolina, Howie.
Hook up Bones to Domes with some Knuckletown ranking swag. We will wear it proudly. We will wear them fucking proudly. Absolutely. No, they're doing a great job. If you've been reading the stories that Matt's been writing, Matt's been doing a fantastic job on talking about everybody involved with the company, and his stories that he's been writing on everybody, myself included. I do believe, has he gotten to you yet, Tony?
No. He did talk to me about it.
Matt, Howie,
or the week before that. So
Tony is due Tony is
they got
due.
me. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna press them. Howie told me he's got me, so I'm not worried about it. I know they got me. Maybe they're just waiting to write up the perfect story, So
There is no perfect story. It is what it is. It's Tony.
Tony, DJ Tony has the South Carolina crowd going crazy. What an amazing event! We're here at the South Carolina. There you go. I'm giving you a deadline, Howie and Matt.
Okay. Somebody was being a little too modest for their own good for 1 second, and then the real Tony comes forward. But I like that Tony. That's Mr. Deadline, DJ Tony.
Shout out to Rush too with Bare Knuckle Extreme Fan.
Holy
page.
shit! Did you see what he gave me this last show?
Nah, what did he give you?
Hold on.
Because I got what he gave me right here. Let's see. Oh, maybe I do. Nope, I don't. But
holy crap! I couldn't believe this. Russ came up to me so casually and said, "I got this for you." Russ follows me on social media, and he knows that one of my pastimes, one of my hobbies that I like to do is I love fossil shark tooth hunting. Oh, yeah. And he ends up getting me this.
Oh, that's dope.
Look at that. He got this from fucking Dinosaur World, man. Look at that. Look at that. Here's my hand. Look at the size of that damn thing, man. That's beautiful.
That's dope.
Thank you so much, Russ. That's awesome, man. That is a nice one right there. Now, some people asking if that's a megalodon tooth. I am sorry to say it is not. It is not. This particular one, as a matter of fact, is actually a prehistoric mako shark. And that's what it is. But nonetheless, I'm a big mako shark fan as well. So this is fucking awesome. So thank you very much, Russ. I love it.
That is dope. He got you a fossil from Jurassic Park. And you know what he got me?
Uh-oh.
A sticker. Fuck you, Russ. No, I'm just
kidding. What are you talking about? He gave you a bunch of stickers. He gave you a bunch of stickers.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm only joking. No, he gave us about like 50 pack of stickers, Bones of Dome stickers. And then also, which I should be receiving tomorrow, my new Bkfc chain. So I'm excited for that. The iced out version. So
such melancholy in your voice. He got me a fucking sticker.
The fucking sticker. He got
me a fucking sticker, man. Fucking sticker.
and then also my own custom DJ Tony chain too, pendant that is the same as my logo that I always wear on all my t-shirts. So that should be coming soon too.
Hey, Mr. Live Worldwide is ready for his. He's ready for his too. Come on, Russ.
I think he should get you one of your your bow ties as a chain. That'd be pretty dope.
No, either the hello. No, the Mr. Live Worldwide, because just something Mr. Live Worldwide. Doesn't necessarily have to be the logo, but the tie. I don't see that iced out as of yet because I don't have enough. No, it would be dope, but a little bit further down the line. I'd like to see Mr. Live Worldwide in diamonds. Fuck yeah.
All right. You're not gonna wear a chain. You're not gonna wear a chain while you're up there in the ring.
Well, it's not a question about ring. It's about wearing it on Bones to Domes. It's about wearing it on the outside, everything like that. You have to do self-promotion somehow, brother.
Get you an iced out one. And let's talk about your newest addition to your collection, buddy. Congratulations, man! I've seen it. It was dope. All iced out too, black and chrome, right?
Yeah. It's black and it's kind of a black and silver. It's the silver on black material, which is really cool. But Ruta, who's actually doing my ties, she's out of Lithuania. Rudy Design. She has got one that's going to be exclusive for BKFC. That she's actually going to be doing. That is going to be, you guys are going to like this one. It's coming shortly. I'm not exactly sure when, but this one coming up is probably going to be sporting BKFC colors, which I've never done before as far as my hopper ties. So I'm excited about that one. But this one is really, really cool, man, because it's simple in design but elegant in presentation. So I love it.
Dope. And look at that. Shout out to Rick Caruso. He got the Bones to Dome sticker on the back of his Xterra out there
Hell
in the
yeah,
VA.
Slick
So,
Rick. Thank you very much for the love,
that's
brother.
dope. And Mom and Pops, they put it on their RV this weekend.
Did they?
You notice it? Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I gave it to Pops and he put it on his he put it on their RV. I took a picture of it. Damn, I meant to bring it up on here, but yeah, he took a picture of it.
I didn't see Pops. Where I didn't see Pops. Where was he?
No, not mine. I'm talking about I called Joe
Reggie.
and Kathy. No, I called Joe and Kathy.
Oh, Kathy and Joe Pops. Gotcha.
Yeah, I called them my work parents. So
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it on their RV. No.
Yeah, they threw it on the back of their RV next to the Bkfc sticker, so that was pretty cool too.
Nice.
So we're riding in style now everywhere, up and down the East Coast.
Well,
I'm on one of those signs out there somewhere, like people do. But I was like, with my luck, they'll find me and arrest me or something.
Speaking of the East Coast, dude, 23 days. That's all I got. You guys were talking about earlier on your plans for Halloween. Unfortunately, my plan for this year is moving. Is moving back to just outside of San Antonio, Texas. So my East Coast days are coming to an end within just about 3 weeks. Yep.
Dang. Yeah, it's back to good old state of the Dallas Cowboys for you.
You know something, man? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not saying that Florida didn't completely open itself up to me, but home is where home is. And you know what? Texas has always been my home. It always has been, and I enjoyed my time thoroughly here in Florida. But now it's a different set of circumstances within my life, within Mr. Live Worldwide. So, it's all about family now. It's not even about me anymore. It's about looking after, taking care of my family, stepping up and taking responsibility and thinking of something bigger than yourself, and that's what's happening. That's the main reason why I'm moving back there, is because it's not about me anymore. It's about making sure that my family is where it needs to be.
There you go. That's all that matters, man. Family, like I said earlier, my favorite, Godfather quote. So that tells you right there, a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
Well, never go against the family.
Never go against the family. What are
never
you
go
doing? What are you talking about?
Well, I think that right there is a great way to go ahead and close it out for this edition of Bones to Domes.
Yep.
Tony, I don't know what's happening, but you were putting the mojo out there and you got me woken up. I was dead to rights. I was a deer in headlights at the beginning of this particular episode of Bones to Domes, but something about DJ Tony that just works its way into the pores and just got me up into Mr. Live Worldwide mode. So for that, I say to you, DJ Tony, thank you.
No problem, brother. You already know. Next week, we have on the one and only Mr. Action Jackson himself, Jay Jackson. So that should be a good convo. Get to talk about, see what he's got going on. Talk about his experiences in Asia and different places that he's gotten to travel to. He's got to travel the world, so it's going to be cool to be able to hear some of the stuff he's done and what he's got next for us. And then we will have another guest on. I don't know exactly who yet, but I'm working on it. But for now,
TBA,
the one and only Action Jackson. So for that's enough right there.
No, I know. But hey, special thanks out to Mr. Trukon Carson. Yep. And special thanks also go out to the undefeated Tony Loco Soto for joining us on this edition of Bones to Domes. And as always, anyone who takes time out of to watch us on Facebook Live, we really appreciate you guys, and continue to spread the word, continue to let people know Bones to Domes is unpredictable, but it's up and coming. We're only going to get better with time. It's like a wine. It's like a fine wine. It only gets better with age, brother.
You know it. With that being said, thank you for everybody coming on. We will see you next Tuesday night. Everybody have a safe night and stay blessed.
Absolutely. Bones to Domes, baby.
Bones to Domes. Good night, everybody.
Serrano. Bones to domes, boy, the intention is not to hurt you, it's to murk you if you go against me in the square circle. Let my hands do the talking, I let you do the verbal. Eat this knuckle sandwich that a chico about to serve you. Better listen up, the other team to talking tough. DJ Tony grabbed the mic cause this dude will not shut up. Ain't no standing 8 count, but I think I've had enough. In the famous words of Jeff Houston, time to knuckle up. Bones to dome, it's time to knuckle up. Bones to dome, it's time to knuckle up. Take me up, I've been throwing uppercuts. Bones to dome podcast, turn me up. It's time to knuckle up. You know it. With DJ Tony, time to knuckle up. Jeff Houston, it's time to knuckle up. I am Vince Serrano.
It's all about you.
Youngest in the yacht club. It's time to knuckle up.
It's about how you make yourself different from the rest.
It's time to knuckle up.